Hello everyone. Hola. ¿Qué más? This is Steven Yoreshko of Restaurant Adventures with Steve Uri. For today's restaurant adventure, I will be comparing the Colombian food at my favorite Colombian restaurant, El Atico in Boynton Beach, Florida, to the dishes that I had ordered on my vacation in Colombia. There was a marked difference in the food quality, and you may be surprised by my observations. So please sit back and enjoy the show.
Cumbia colombiana para el mundo entero. Cumbia. Esta noche tengo ganas de bailar y de ponerle a mi nena serenata.
At the end of August, I had concluded a trip to Colombia with my friend Kate and her friend Elfie. Upon my return, I put together a video of my culinary experiences in Cartagena and in Bogota. When we were in Cartagena, upon a recommendation from a local bartender, we tried a restaurant called El Coroncoro. As mentioned in my previous video, it was a crowded and noisy place where we ordered 4 dishes: mondongo tripe stew, bistec a caballo, which was shown on the menu as being horse steak, and 2 kinds of deep-fried mojarra fish. Except for the fish, which was excellent, the tripe soup was extremely salty, and the horse steak, which was garnished with a passable hogao sauce, was nearly inedible. The meat was tough, stringy, and dry. Now this was not surprising, as Kate had previously warned me against ordering steak in Colombia. Since she had been to Colombia before, she had wanted to caution me. But did I listen? Nah. So anyway, a few weeks after I came back from Colombia, my wife and I dined at my favorite Colombian restaurant. Called El Atico, it is located on Boynton Beach Boulevard in Boynton Beach, Florida. Once there, my wife and I ordered and sampled the same dishes that I had ordered at El Coroncoro. I started out with the Cerveza Club Colombia, which I had last drank while I was in Cartagena. The one that I had in Colombia was warm, while the Club Colombia I had in El Atico was ice cold and refreshing. For our first food course, I ordered one of my favorite Colombian dishes. Called mondongo, it is a hearty tripe stew of beef stomach, pork meat, and potatoes in a savory broth. Upon tasting this mondongo, I found the El Atico version so much more delicious. It had nice-sized chunks of tripe with small pillowy yellow potatoes. This came sided with a fluffy arepa and white rice. The next course was the bistec a caballo. Unlike the horse steak that I had ordered in Colombia, the El Atico version consisted of well-done but juicy and tender top-round steak, topped with a flavorful hogao sauce and a fried egg. This was outstanding. The beefsteak came sided with perfectly cooked fried yuca, crunchy on the outside and soft and tender on the inside. By the way, the horse steak that I had tried in Colombia was not really horse meat, but is actually translated as horseback steak. With the name bistec a caballo, it was referring to the fried eggs riding on top of the steak, like a rider on top of a horse. Go figure. The final comparison dish was the deep-fried mojarra. As compared with the El Coroncoro version, the El Atico version was just about the same, with the El Coroncoro mojarra being moister and fresher tasting. This dish came sided with crunchy tostones and a side salad. In addition, my wife ordered the picada personal, a lively medley of Colombian chorizo sausage, crispy chicharron pork belly, sweet plantains, small yellow potatoes, arepa pieces, and morcilla sausage. This was garnished with slices of fresh tomatoes. I ended my meal with an excellent Colombian-style hot chocolate. To compare to the hot chocolate I had enjoyed in Colombia, The El Atico version was just as enjoyable as the one I had in Cartagena. For dessert, I ordered my favorite postres at El Atico, which was the coconut flan, while my wife ordered the rich and creamy caramel flan. In making this comparison of the Colombian food in Colombia versus the Colombian food at El Atico, I found that the food at El Atico was much better. It was tastier and of a better quality. But admittedly, we weren't in Colombia long enough to get a full view of the Colombian cuisine. It's possible we just picked the wrong restaurant. In regards to El Atico, it is the warm atmosphere, the friendly service, and the deliciousness of the food that makes this my favorite Colombian restaurant. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this week's restaurant adventure. Thank you for tuning in. This is Steven Yorashko of Restaurant Adventures with Steve Uri, signing off for now. And I hope you'll join me on my next restaurant adventure. Until then, arriba, abajo, a centro, pa dentro. Salud.